Game day vibes, feel the energy rise. We dissect the play through the low highs. West side swag, on court twist. All Raiders know cut ain't nothing we miss.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Raider Nation, stand up.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
What it is, Raider Nation, top of the morning, man. Give me a few moments, man. I started this thing a little too early, but we're gonna gather. Some of the nation, man. We're gonna talk this Davante Adams shit. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk this Davante Adams shit. A few things I've heard dealing with this situation with Davante Adams and the Raiders. I heard now he's asking for a trade. I heard AP will be at the podium for the this morning for the press conference. Not even a press conference, just the presser. And I know he'll cover it, but he'll probably say everything that's going on is in-house. Hold on, let me check and make sure I got the time and all that stuff ready for this. Yeah, man, what a wild day in what a wild day in Raider Nation. You feel me? Shout out to everybody. We picking it up now. Come on in. If this is your first time here, man, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, all that good shit. We're gonna talk some good shit today, man. Davante. Man, if only we could have had Davante from Jodeci. Yeah, bro, we're going to get into it. Shout out to everybody on Instagram, everybody on X, and everybody here on YouTube, man. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. We're going to have a good show. We're going to discuss this shit. We're going to have a town hall meeting about Davante asking for a trade from the Silver and Black. Salute, man, for real. I need to fill my cup up. I've been waiting for this one. Oh, my God. Pull on up. There you go. Numbers going up, man. Hit them like buttons, man. Hit that like button. For real, man. Subscribe if you haven't, man. We on our way to 2,000. Once we hit 2,000 subscribers, we're giving, or not this channel, we're giving away 2 custom jerseys, Raider jerseys. When I say custom, any name, any number, any size, any color, home or away, I got you. So we're going to pick 2 lucky winners when we hit 2,000. Hopefully sometimes this during this season we can do it. Numbers are going up. I think we're at 1767. I think last time I checked. Subscribers. So man, keep it coming, y'all. Become part of the Raiders allegiance, man. For real, for real. All right, man. I'm letting the numbers gather up. In the meantime, let's see if I can have some humor for y'all, man. While y'all, here. This is the Cleveland Brown. The Cleveland Brown disc we did for Fuck Your Team Friday. This Friday is the Donkeys. This is just something for those who are new here. This is how we get down on Fridays. Be ready.
This is the story of Dookie the Freak Goes to Vegas. Dookie the Freak arrives in Vegas for his Week 4 matchup versus the Las Vegas Raiders. But first things first, Dookie wants to find some of Las Vegas's famous showgirls to take a few pictures with. Excited and turned on by the beautiful Vegas women, Dookie decides to go on a mission to find a special place to release stress and end on a happy note. Dookie finds a hole-in-the-wall massage parlor tucked away in the city in a secluded area where he hopes no one will recognize him, called DD Bodyworks. As the massage begins, he relaxes to the point of falling into a deep, sensual sleep where he dreams of beautiful referees surrounding him and rubbing him down with Diddy oil and lube. With all the rubbing and giggling, the women of Stripes seduce Dookie to the point of making him get his football all wet and sticky, waking him from his dream. As he awakes, he realizes he's not in the game, but instead lying on a massage table with just his helmet and ball. Damn it, Dookie, maybe next time. The end.
So that's the kind of story time you get for Fuck Your Team Friday. Wait till you see the Denver Donkey one. Hey, tune in Friday, 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern, man. It is the Fuck Your Team Friday podcast right here on Raiders Allegiance with yours truly, Lunatic Raider, man. We go in on teams. We go in on it. So be ready for next week's story time. But yeah, man, let's talk this. Let me shout out the chat first, man, because we're going to get into this damn Davante Adams dilemma. As I call it, the DA dilemma. We're going to get into it, bruh. It needs to be discussed, and we're here to do that, man. Let me go ahead and get everything ready. All right. Shout out to Mike G in the building, man. Salute to you. Top of the morning, man. Hope all is well. Eugene Powell right in the kisser. That's right, man. Hit that bitch. No, let me quit. not the bitch. Barrio Clips TV, man. What it is, man. You already know what it is. Because he already hit us up with, you already know what we got to do, baby. We got Tony Shefford in the building, man. Salute to you, my brother. Top of the AM. Hope all is well. Yes, indeed. Oh, I went way ahead, bro. I'm tripping. Ugh. Justin Marshall, what it do? Adams wouldn't. Hey, bro. Hey, that shit starting to appear, bro. All this shit that I'm hearing in the background, we're gonna discuss it. I got some more shit that y'all might not have heard, but I've heard it, and we gonna talk about this shit, bro. This shit right here, this shit make my ass itch. No Diddy. For real. Charm City J in the building, man. Salute to you. Top of the morning. Thank you for pulling up, man. I appreciate it. Alex, what it is, man. Salute to you, man. You said we rich again. Salute, nation. Hey, for real. We rich again, for real. We about to get rich. Raider Syndicate. Hey, Luna, all these distractions. I don't see it going anywhere. Defensive lines breaking through the ground. Lunatic Raiders keep it raw profound. Gang day vibes, feel the energy rise. We dissect the place through the lows. Bro, hey, there's a lot of stuff we're gonna cover on that one, bro. Hey, we're gonna get into it though. We are gonna get into it, man. Raider Clan, what it is. Yeah, AP is doing the right thing, bruh. We're gonna get, like I said, we're gonna get into it, man. I got a lot of more information that y'all might not have heard of, but y'all might have. If you have, just bear with me. Standing on business. Hey, there's a lot of shit going into this shit, bro. That when you lay out the timeline, you're like, wait a minute. Now this shit starting to make sense. You feel me? Just give me a moment. I got to shout out everybody, man, because everybody in here rocking with your boy, and I appreciate it, man. Justin with the Raiders one time. Seek Raider in the building, man. Salute to you. Let me see. Egalitarian in the building, man. Salute. All right. Let's talk this shit. All right, as you guys know, man, there's a whole lot of hoopla going on with the Davante Adams and Raiders situation. Now, what's been told is there was a tweet? I think a tweet that was posted, or IG that was something was posted that said that Devontae Adams has played his last game as a Raider, and they said that Antonio Pierce liked it. His account liked it. Now, and this just happened recently, just I think yesterday or the day before. So, with that being said, he liked it. So then yesterday on the Up in Adams podcast, the chick on there asked Devontae about the situation with him and Antonio Pierce. Has he talked to him? He said he hasn't talked to him and that he hopes to. Now, the thing that also came out that the Raiders, but Devontae and his camp were basically feeling around about a possible change of scenery. Not that they were demanding a trade, but they were, just checking into it about, is there a possibility that, if we did decide to request a trade, could we get one done type thing. So they were just testing the waters. Now, there's been teams calling the Raiders about Devontae, and Telesco and the Raiders has been saying no, he's not even up for discussion. So with that being said, just a couple of weeks ago, the thing was that Devontae and his camp was ready to ask for a trade, which I think he already went in there and did such. Therefore, 2 weeks later, when someone posted that Devontae probably played in his last Raider game and Antonio Pierce hit it, liked the comment, if it was him at all, but if it was him liking the comment is like agreeing with what you're saying. Because if somebody's asking for a trade, there's no way in the world that you sit there. It's kind of, put it like this. You in a relationship, right? One of you, either you or your girl ready to go. Somebody, fuck this relationship. I'm done with it. I'm out. You let that bitch walk. And women, you let that dude walk. You know what I mean? Because this is what you have. If you have someone demanding that they want to leave, you let they motherfucking ass go. And don't even blink twice. Get your funky ass up out of here. If you want to leave, go. Go. I'm not holding you back. Now don't get cold feet and all of a sudden, because I'm gonna tell you how this I seen this shit happen before. Let's go back to a lot of you might be Laker fans. I fuck with basketball too. So there was a time in the day that after Shaq had left the Lakers, Kobe Bryant goes up into the front office and asks for a trade. He wants to be traded. You're not getting me no help. Trade me, right? So the Lakers like, okay, you want to trade? So they started hitting the phones and motherfuckers coming up with, trade packages and whatnot for Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant didn't want to be a Laker no more. So then finally, Lakers front office comes up with a deal to send his ass to Detroit for Grant Hill and probably some other shit. And before they squeezed the trigger on that trade, they called Kobe Bryant back into the motherfucking office one more again. And for those who don't know what one more again is, once again, and ask him, okay, you sure you want to be traded? And Kobe was like, nah, I'll stay. Because they was telling, hey, if you want to be traded, we got a fucking offer for you right now on the table. And he got cold feet, and Kobe said no. So they didn't trade Kobe. They ended up getting him Gasol, and then they won back-to-back championships after losing one against the Boston Celtics after Shaq. So that was the 2 championships Kobe got after Shaq, but he demanded a trade. So this shit can flip-flop. As quick as a motherfucker asks for a trade, he can quickly say, no, I changed my mind. I've heard it done. So then, what's going on now with Devontae Adams? So I'm hearing yesterday, but I don't think it was yesterday. I think it had to be before then. So everything that the rumors floating out with just Deshaun Jackson saying what he said, and then Devontae coming out saying, oh no, I don't know where he got that from. I want to be here. Kind of seems to me like he was lying. All cap, no little, no no lowercase letters. All caps, no lowercase letters. So Devontae was, holding that shit from the nation. Because he knew that we was going to get on his helmet. If we hear a motherfucker don't want to be a Raider, man, tear your ass, get the fuck on, right, get on. Speed on before you get peed on. You feel me? So now we're here. Now we're here to this day where we're going to hear Antonio Pierce at the podium today. Hopefully he gets, well, I ain't no hopefully to it. He will be asked a question about this situation and about Davante Adams and him being traded. Now, that's telling me another thing, saying all the lip service he gave us about AOC. Oh, yeah, I like AOC. We're working good together. Minshew, yeah, we're trying to get on the same page. Was all bullshit. Because the only reason why you want to leave is because of the quarterback position. It has to be. We didn't go out there and get a quarterback like we hoped to do. Now, let me cover all bases so those who lost in the sauce can regurgitate it and understand where they are. You're in a pot full of tomato sauce. No, let me quit. But for real, though, right now how it stands, he has already made it clear that he wants to be traded. So he's disgruntled. It all carries over from last season with the wide receiver, the little series that they came out with. Now, the lip service I'm saying he's not cool like that with AOC. He's not cool like that with Minshew. Everybody's saying, oh, we need to put AOC up in there. Fucking Devontae ain't even confident in him, because if that was the case, why would he be leaving if he has an opportunity to play with this dude? And we know Minshew, that he said he was trying to get on the same page with him. Now that's what number quarterback are we on that Devontae is trying to get used to? Derek Carr was there. Nope. Garoppolo. Nope. You see where I'm going with this? So from his angle, I can see why he wants a trade. But at the same time, the way he's handling it is all wrong. All wrong. Now, all you had to do was sit down and talk to, and okay, let me go into the stuff that I heard. The stuff that I heard. One thing that happened. AP and Davante Adams had a one-on-one talk. One-on-one talk. And from what I'm hearing, it didn't go in the direction of being favored by Davante Adams. Davante Adams didn't like what he heard. Now, knowing Antonio Pierce, all y'all can, whoever, we need to get rid of Antonio Pierce. Fuck that shit. This is the only coach that had a fucking spine to tell they number one diva-ass wide receiver the way it is. Now, I don't know what was exactly said, but whatever it was, AP stood on his 10 and told him this is how it is. I'm going to go ahead and just say what I thought was said. If you want to be here, be here. If you don't, then we can try to make that happen. But you knew nobody's bigger than the Shield. Antonio Pierce is really about this Shield shit. He's really about the nation. Y'all keep saying get rid of him so you can bring somebody in here that ain't even fucking with us, that don't even give a fuck about us, like fucking McDaniels and didn't give a fuck about the Raiders. He was too busy worrying about the Patriot way. And all Antonio Pierce came in here to do was make it the Raider way. So anybody that think, oh, we need to get rid of AP, okay. Be careful what you ask for. Be careful what you ask for. Because the next motherfucker to take his place might have this motherfucker deep down in a fucking ditch so dark and wet and can't see shit that we will never see daylight again for another 20 years. I know y'all tired of that shit. I know y'all tired of this musical chair shit. La City Weed, man. Salute to you. Thank you for the 5. What you say? Sad thing is, he may have wanted AOC to play failed to make him. So you know what, bro? That could be a thing too. If you're not bought in, deuces. If you're not bought into what we're trying to do, deuces. Exit stage left. It don't matter who you are. I don't care. On a football team, no man on that team should be above anything. Should not be above the shield. The whole purpose of trying to develop and build a roster that all falls in line and operates as one so we can go out here and kick people's ass. Now, we come off a victory. A victory with nobody of, I ain't gonna say nobody, but a victory where we didn't have a Max Crosby and Devontae Adams and a Michael Mayer, you know what I mean? But yet we pulled through as a team. This is what AP is building. He's building a team that plays as a team. It doesn't matter who's not here. What matters is who's here. And they got out there with 2 rookie linemen. You gave Palomar an opportunity to start, and boy, did he do his thing. We got Trey Tucker out there. You let Jacoby Myers get out there and be the number 1. So it's like, bruh, we come off a win, and your thing is, oh, I want to be traded. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Hey, look for a trade partner. Now, the second part of this conversation, where do we send them, and what do we get in return? Now, the rumor floating. Oh, shout out to Unfiltered Truth, because they put some little tidbits out there as far as the conversation between AP and motherfucking Devontae Adams and how it went down. Got that information from them, but they're inside scoop. Hey, like he said, like Phil said, Phil Robbins, I wasn't there. I don't know this man's heart. And another thing is they think he's faking the hamstring injury. And I think so too. You know why? This is why. Why would you ask for a trade while you're dealing with the injury, knowing if you get traded and you don't pass the physical, guess what? The trade is null and void. Unless the trading partner looks over the physical and say, well, even though his hamstring is bad, we'll still go through with it. Why would you ask for a trade when you're not healthy? Because it don't make sense. So people, and then they said that there was an interview that he had. He talked about the hamstring injury he had once before in Green Bay that was much more worse. But he said if he would have had to play in this, he missed 2 games, and if he would have had to play in the second game, he would have been able to. So if that injury is way worse than this injury, and you could have came back and played in game 2, I'm thinking you could have played in game 1 this past weekend. I'm analyzing. I'm taking notes from here and there. Different podcasters out there, different information. Like I said, this is not mine, but this is information I'm gathering and be like, oh, wait a minute, that don't sound right. You're injured, and that's when you ask for a trade, and you have to take a physical to get a trade okayed, unless that trading partner has to say, you know what, we'll overlook the trade. But we're talking about a hamstring, one that can linger for weeks after weeks after weeks, especially in older players that like to run. Devontae, you're not a center. You're not a lineman, so a hamstring ain't really a big thing for a lineman. But it's a big thing for running backs and fucking wide receivers and tight ends. Yes, sir, Bob. Yeah, I said I went old school. So that's one aspect of it. So you hearing this shit like, bruh, this shit's not adding up. So they think he's, you know what I mean, he bullshitting with the hamstring. Just, you know what I mean? Either that, or the other angle I seen is I could see AP what they say, business decisions. There was some times out there that Devontae Adams wasn't fully engaged in the game and doing his part to try to make tackles or blocks or whatever it is that was asked of him. He sidestepped it, kind of like who? Jack Jones. But see, Jack Jones is a man. He took responsibility for what he did. He missed a series or the quarter. He missed the quarter in his last week's game. You didn't hear him bitch and moan. You didn't hear him demanding a trade. Jack Jones stood on 10. He knew if he was at fault for doing something wrong, it's his responsibility to take responsibility for that fuck up, and he did. He didn't bitch. He didn't moan. He didn't cry. He took it on the chest, took it on the chin. But Devontae, I gotta see. See, that's what happens when you're one of these old diva-ass type of wide receivers. You know what I mean? You the kind of motherfucker that before he enters the locker room, he want to make sure that there's 12 red roses and a box of chocolates with some wet wipes. You know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers really got a fucking list of what I need before I can even enter the motherfucking locker room. Okay, Antonio Brown. Devontae Adams. You know what I mean? Okay, Devontae. Come on, bruh. This shit is bigger than you, bruh. All we ask you to do is be a part of it. Now, I can't speculate all of everything what went on and what was said. But in my mind, I see you and Antonio Pierce getting into it because Antonio Pierce is saying, hey, I'm going to bench you because we went over the game film, bro, and you wasn't giving your all. You half-assed doing it. And I can picture you saying, well, shit, go out there and try to win without me. And then Antonio Pierce goes out there and wins without you. So now your pride is hurt. And now, see, you're not bigger than the team. We can win without you. Well, fuck it. If you don't need me, trade me. Bam. There you go. That's just how I envision everything. Not saying that's what happened. Just saying that's how I see it. That's how I see it. And shout out to Antonio Pierce for not thinking that one man, just because he's the best man on this side of the ball or that side of the ball, he's above everybody else. No, if you ain't out there busting your ass like everybody else is busting their ass, then sit your busted ass on the bench. And I salute you for that one, AP. For real. You got to have people like that in life. Or you're going to have a bunch of diva-ass motherfuckers running around here talking about me too. Let me stop. But you're going to have a bunch of little motherfuckers running around here talking about me. Motherfucker is team. So at the end of the day, I come to the conclusion, move on from this man. Now, boo this man and move on from this man. Be done with it. We did the same. Randy Moss didn't want to be here. New England. Antonio Brown didn't want. Go get your feet fixed. If you don't want to be here, hey, we wipe our hands of it. Josh Jacobs, go to Green Bay. Same record as us. Said you didn't want to play for it. Why I'm going to take a cut for a team that's losing. Just to lose. Bruh, guess what? I think you guys are 2-2 also. I think you are. So, like they say, the grass ain't always greener. And this is a message to Devontae Adams. Bruh, we love you, man. You want to be here. You here. Things ain't working out to the way you expected it. But last time I checked, there's 53 people on the team. So it doesn't just matter on what you expected. The whole team expected more. But unfortunately, things didn't work out the way it is. A lot of people said, oh, we could have went into the last year's draft and moved up and got a quarterback. No. Nobody in the top of the draft was willing to trade back. The Raiders called and tried to make it happen. It didn't matter what you offered them. The same way we looked at Jaden Daniels was the same way Washington Commanders looked at Jaden Daniels. We are not trading down. New England, we are not trading down. At number 3, they were not trading down. Bears, we are not trading down. No matter what you offer them, they were not moving down. So we were asked out, bro. It just is what it is. Ain't no sense sitting here crying over spilled milk. Oh, we should have moved up and got Jaden Daniels. Not if them motherfuckers didn't want to trade back. How the fuck you gonna force a motherfucker to trade back if they don't want to and they knowing this quarterback is just as special as we've seen in him? Come on, common sense. None of them motherfuckers in the top of the draft was willing to trade back. Period. They all needed quarterbacks. They had their eyes set on one, and they all got what they wanted. Ain't nothing we could have offered them. We could have offered them eternal life. We could have offered them 1,000 virgins. We could have gave up. Come on, bruh. The Colonel's secret recipe to they fried chicken. We could have gave all that shit up, and they would have been like, fuck you, go home. We gonna take them. Look at Washington balling it like a motherfucker with Jaden Daniels. Because Jaden Daniels we knew was special. And we weren't the only ones to know that. Obvious. There's a team in D.C. that drafted him, and they're finding out how special this young man is. Like we the only ones that knew, oh, Jaden Daniels. Come on, bro. Motherfuckers be doing too much. So now that we moved on from the quarterback situation from last year, we got opportunity this year to get our quarterback. A lot of people say, well, not if we keep winning. People want to say tank. Fuck tanking. Tanking is for bitches. They tank. They tank. They get in a relationship. When they tired of a relationship, they stop washing dishes. They stop tending to your needs. So you can say, you know what? I'm done with you. And then she can move on to the next one. Men too. I ain't gonna say just leave you women out there. Men too. Same shit. You stop rubbing her back and her feet. You know what I mean? You stop going on dates with her, telling her how pretty she is. Next thing you know, you leave. You know, I'm done. Just try to find the next best thing, and guess what? You never do. Because you tanked. You tanked to try to get a quarterback that you ain't never gonna get. You can't tank. What the fuck you gonna motherfucker you losing on purpose? Who in the fuck? Bruh, you losing games on purpose? Why the fuck even playing them? Just forfeit. Don't even hit the field. We forfeit. We forfeit. Forfeit every game. Going out there playing a whole fucking game just to lose. Fuck tanking. Whoever mentality is saying, oh, we should tank, eat a dick up till you hiccup. That's the most pathetic ass fucking. You tell your kids, go to school and just tank. You can repeat the grade over again and do it better. Get the fuck out of here with that mentality. That's so fucking retarded. Yeah, I said retarded. Mental retardation is what some of you motherfuckers suffer from. Oh, little school bus, helmet wearing ass motherfuckers biting your lower lip. You know what I mean? Come on, tanking? This is what you really... We could tell y'all ain't never played no motherfucking sports. We refuse to lose on purpose. If we lost, it's because we got beat by a better team, not because we didn't try. Who in the fuck tells they motherfucking kids, go out in life, son, and just don't try? Tank. Go out in life and tank, son, and do it up. Flunk high school, and you can do it all over again and get all A's. Flunk. Go fucking tank. Motherfucker, you dumb motherfuckers. Tanking. You want us to tank and try to get a quarterback and might not even get the number 1 overall pick. But you want to tank. Y'all pathetic. I know your kids, when you leave the house, your kids like, my dad, my mom ain't shit. They want us to fucking lose on purpose. Just to try to do better the next time. They ain't shit. No wonder we're fucking middle class and we can't do shit. We don't ever have money to do shit. Because they want us to tank. Okay, dad, mom, go to work. I want you to tank. Get fired and then find you a better job. Go to work and don't do shit. Just show up and don't do shit. Just sit at your cubicle or in the warehouse or wherever the fuck it is you do at your job that you just so pathetic at doing that you just want to tank just the hopes of getting a better job. Just quit. Why tank? Just quit. Boy, I tell you, some of you motherfuckers, man. But anyway, let's go to next year's draft. Next year's draft, you want to tank for a quarterback, and we don't even fucking have to. Why? This is why. What teams do you think is going to be at the top of the draft next year? I'll wait. What teams do you feel will be at the top of the draft next year? And I'm gonna give you a hint. They all just drafted fucking quarterbacks. Come on. Come on. What teams you think is going to be at the top of the draft order next year? Chicago? Denver? Who else? Come on. Who else you got? New England? All these motherfuckers drafted quarterbacks. You know a rookie quarterback ain't going to come in here and take them to the motherfucking Super Bowl. And how many teams in the NFL legitimately need a quarterback? Not Atlanta. They drafted one too. It's just waiting for Cousins to be done to put them up in the front and fucking starting lineup. Tennessee got theirs. Indianapolis got theirs. So they don't need one. Who else needs a quarterback? The Giants possibly need one. So that's one that will be looking to either. They're probably going to suck ass and be up there to grab one anyway. But you got Cam Ward. You got Shedeur Sanders. You got Ewers. You got quarterbacks out there that you ain't got a tank to go get. All you got to do is, since we might be trading motherfucking Devontae Adams, we're going to get a decent, and I'm going to tell you another rumor I heard too, and we might be getting a decent draft pick. Now, the teams mentioned in the sweepstakes for Devontae Adams, I heard is Kansas City, the Jets, and New Orleans. Out of those three teams, guess who I heard will be offering the most? It's the worst thing possible. Who do you think could be offering 2 first-round picks for Devontae Adams right fucking now? See, people say, oh, he's not going to get 2 first-round picks. Are you sure? So you telling me there's not a team out there right now that could use a number 1 receiver because they are in contentions of winning their 3rd straight Super Bowl? Who's undefeated? Who just lost a wide receiver? Who was thinking about trading for one? So that means they're desperate to win now, because to win 3 in a row never has been done. That's record setting. So of course Kansas City's name is out there. Kansas City won't offer 2 first-round picks. Are you sure? Are you to make history is not worth 2 first-round picks? You got Worley, fast motherfucker. That how in the fuck they draft him? How did he fall to fucking Kansas City? And then you add of Devontae Adams to that with the Kelsey. Come on, bro. That's now you're not playing fair. Now you're not playing fair. But if they're offering 2 first-round picks, do you even contemplate that kind of trade? Well, if Kansas City's offering 2 first-round picks, no, they're a division rival. You know what I mean? And to play devil advocate, you flip the other side of the coin and be like, well, look, right now, Kansas City time is now. Devontae's time is now. We get 2 first-round picks. That'll help us for the future. So when Kansas City's done, we take over. That's the other flip side of the coin. The other one is, I'm not helping them sons of bitches to run this motherfucking division for the next 2-3 years. I know it's going to break up after that because of the salary. Just think of what kind of money you're going to have to give Devontae, and you got a fucking quarterback making $500 million. Come on, bro. What you giving Kelsey? Come on, bro. Man, look what you just gave fucking what's name, defensive tackle. Money is going to be, your money going to be drained. So it's a lot of shit that these Raiders got to sit down and where do you and I heard that Devontae already told them the teams he would want to go to. Now outside of the Saints and the Jets, that's logical. Going back with Carr or going back with Aaron Rodgers, and then KC I think is out of the loop. We're not fucking with KC. There's two other teams I got my eyes set on that I think is a possibility. One is the 49ers. And I do believe Ayuk would be part of that trade. It'll be Devontae and probably a third. Devontae going over for a third in Ayuk. Because Ayuk was already mentioned in a possible trade from the Niners to Pittsburgh. But Niners in return wanted a wide receiver. So if you just do receiver for receiver, that's settled. I think they just want to get rid of Ayuk because Ayuk don't want to be there. But he just, he demanded a trade, got his money, but I still don't think he wants to be there. Antonio Pierce ain't going to let him do that shit. And I don't think he would trip because he's getting out of San Francisco, or my bad, Santa Clara. He'll be leaving Santa Clara, which ain't shit there to do but go to fucking Great America every fucking day. So it'll be a win-win. You might have to take a lesser draft pick, but you get your wide receiver, a young one that Antonio Pierce is familiar with. You put in your system that's already under a new contract. Now you ain't got to worry about the receiver situation, and you obtain a third-round pick. Possibility. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that's what I heard. I'm just saying it just makes sense because that's what was going on. Now, the other team is Pittsburgh because Pittsburgh was trying to trade with the Niners to get Ayuk. But since that broke down, now you figure, well, shit, we get Devontae Adams with Pittsburgh to be with Fields. How does Devontae feel about Fields? Shit, they're 3-1. But that defense, though, that defense is the key. So that's the other team. My two teams that I said pay attention to, Niners and Pittsburgh. Niners and Pittsburgh. Those names are going to come up because both of them are looking for motherfucking wide receivers. Niners want a receiver in back for Ayuk, and Pittsburgh wants a wide receiver, period. So just pay attention to this shit. Now, do we want him going into the AFC with Pittsburgh? No. Do you want him going to the Niners in the NFC? They're an NFC team, but fuck the Niners. Fuck the Niners. For real, with some Diddy lube. We ain't trying to help them do shit. All they're gonna do is get there and lose. If they do make it to the motherfucking Super Bowl representing the NFC, they just gonna get there and lose. That's what they good at doing. Niners are good at the recent history of the Niners are good at losing big games. That's all they've done. You can't tell me nothing else. All they have done is lost good. They lost their last 3 Super Bowl appearances. Think about that. Raiders ain't never, ever lost back-to-back Super Bowls. Think about that one. Raiders ain't never, ever lost back-to-back Super Bowls that they appeared in. Period. Niners lost 3. The last 3 they were in Choke City. And I'm not going to even mention the NFC Championships. And part of that shit goes on Harbaugh. Everybody want to ride Harbaugh's dick. And come to find out that motherfucker's crooked and can't get hard. Yeah, you get luck with that one, with that Diddy shit. So yeah, we do have a DA dilemma to figure out what we gonna do with him. Does he really want to be traded, or is he just trying to draw a line in the sand? Because I tell you, if you have a pissing contest with AP, bruh, I don't think Devontae is built like AP is built. You know what I mean? I don't think he's built like AP. So if you want to have a pissing contest, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. Cause I can tell, and just like Antonio Pierce said, I don't bite my tongue. If I tell you some shit, that's exactly what it's gonna be. If I say it's up, motherfucker, it's up. That's the kind of coach we want. That's the old culture we have. No different than Al Davis. If Al Davis never bit his tongue, if he told you it's up, motherfucker is up. Ask the motherfucking, oh, you can't ask him no more. But the old NFL commissioner, when he went head to head with Al Davis, Al Davis stood on 10 toes. You wasn't budging him from shit. That's AP, bruh, all day. I'm not budging. This is what I say. This is what I stand on. I'm not moving. Either, what's the old Tupac and the Outlaws, what they say? Either ride with us or collide with us. That's the only two choices you got. You either gonna ride with us or collide with us. You better choose to ride. You ride with us, boy, you better ride. Because if you go heads up and collide, boy, it's gonna be some damage. Oh, it's gonna be some damage. I don't think he'll fuck with the Niners, bro. He could. When it comes to money, when people are all about the money, and this is one thing I hate about sports, and LeBron James contributed to this shit. Motherfuckers moving around trying to find a team to win a championship. Bruh, win one with the team you at. The greatest athletes ever won with the team that they went with. Michael Jordan, salute to you. Won with the Bulls, and the Bulls was trash when they drafted you. You know what I mean? Stuck with you thick and thin. Magic Johnson stuck with the team thick and thin. Didn't try to go jump ship to go find greener pastures. The grass ain't always greener on the other side, bruh. Sometimes you get over there and find out that shit, hey, brown and crusty and cutting up the bottom of your feet. But you thought it was going to be better. Ask Damian Lillard. Left Portland after all these years just to go to a Milwaukee team that he can't even beat the motherfucking Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics win it all. You know what I mean? Like, bruh, that's what happens sometimes. Sometimes you try to go find gold, and all you going to find is fool's gold. Ain't going to be worth shit. I get a better feeling like, you know what? And this is what I want. Like Josh Jacobs left because same shit. He went to go find greener pastures. Why would I take a pay cut to just lose? So you assume just being with us, we're just going to lose? Okay. Go to Green Bay. Now y'all got the same record. Hey, now we want Devontae Adams. He leaves. You know the thing I'm waiting on for all these motherfuckers who turned their back on the Shield, that really ain't loyal to the Shield, they run off elsewhere, and we win a Super Bowl after they leave. That's what my goal is. I want to win a Super Bowl after all these so-called loyalty players fucking turn their back and go elsewhere, and we sit there and hold up the Lombardi and say, yeah, you should have stayed your bitch ass here. That's what I'm waiting on. That's my celebration. So go ahead and leave. Kind of like your girl leaving you. You ain't doing good. You know, you lost your job. Next thing you know, that lottery ticket cashed in, 50 mil. She gone already. You like, yeah, bitch. Haha. You went to go find another one. 50 mil, bitch. Give me 50 million push-ups for every dollar, bitch. You know what I mean? Put it all in her face. Yeah, bitch, you left too soon. I got a 8-bedroom mansion, bitch. I got your face painted in my driveway, so every time I come home, I can run over that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Hell yeah, he quit on us. I think anybody that wants to leave is quitting. Like I said, if you're in a relationship and your girl said, I'm done, I want to move on, she quit on you. She quit. Ain't no other fucking definition for that. She quit. I quit. I don't want to continue on. I don't want to work things out. I want to be gone. All right, bitch, go. And all the women out there, I'm not disrespecting. I'm just, you know what I mean, using it as a term when a motherfucker get mad because a motherfucker quit on you. And I know you ladies been through it when a man quit on you. You knew you were the best thing for him, and he couldn't do better than you, but he quit. And before he quit, he went and stuck his tallywhacker in something else that wasn't even nowhere near you. And now he's stuck with a baby with a bitch with 5 other motherfucking baby daddies. And you was the only one to bear his child as far as in y'all relationship. I know y'all feel that shit. I know y'all been through the same thing. Men and women ain't no different. But that's quitting. When a motherfucker say, I'm done, I'm gone, they quit. And Devontae Adams, it'd be different. Like it'd be different if Devontae been here for 10 years and we couldn't win shit. Motherfucker, you only been here 3 years. You only been a Raider for 3 years. How the fuck you quit in 3 years? Shout out to all the rookies on rookie contracts who would still be under the contract for 3 years. Can you imagine a rookie saying they want to be traded after 3 years and they got a 4-year deal with a 5th-year option? Come on, bruh. That's quitting at the most. That's quitting at the most, for real. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna carry on, man. I'm having fun with this shit, man. I just want to kick back and see how this shit unfolds. You know what I mean? I want to see if a trade occurs, who's it to, and what is the compensation. That's all that that matters to me. If a trade does come, who do we trade him to, and what is the compensation? I don't want nobody to try to rob us, and I think that there's going to be a bidding war because there's going to be teams that feel they can win right now. Now, Kansas City might come and throw the whole fucking bank at you. That's what I'm worried about. Because if they say 2 first-rounders and you say I'm good, because they really need a motherfucking wide receiver. Because they lost theirs. And they're thirsty for one. I heard that they want to talk to Miami about trying to get Tyreek back. Figure that one. Miami ain't gonna let that shit ride. But I heard that Kansas City went reaching out to Miami to try to get Tyreek back. But I think, bro, if they came and said, look, we got 2 first-round picks, and we'll give you, if they gave you 2 first-rounders and a player, I don't know what player you would go after, but I know they got a couple on that team, bro. But I don't see that, though. Do you want a player or do you want to go draft your own player? Can you imagine? But here's the thing. Here's the bad side about a Kansas City first-round pick. That motherfucker going to be in the high 20s. They might be the 32nd, 31st, 30th pick of the first round in both years. So the value on that is pretty much you looking at damn near a fucking high 2nd-round pick. That's the thing, though, because they're going to be winning. Shit, these motherfuckers undefeated right now. Sons of bitches. Hope the motherfuckers sprain their ankle in the middle of practice today. Fuck KC, for real. I wouldn't make no trade with him, but like I said, sometimes motherfucker get to dangling that shit in front of you. You be like, what? Yeah, we'll give you 2 first-round picks, a 2nd and a 3rd. Bruh. Because if they real desperate, bro, they're saying fuck them draft picks. They trying to get that 3P. Fuck no. I think we're the kryptonite to keep them from getting that. And I still believe that shit. I think everything for us is going to fall full circle. Everything is going to fall into place. Everybody's going to understand what they've got to do. We're going to figure out who our offensive line is, and we're going to know the plays to call. Bruh, it's just inevitable. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. It's going to happen, bruh. How soon? I don't know. But I know after a quarter of the year, we're 2-2. I know we ain't got no losing record right now. I know that much. But yeah, man, let me get my light-skinned ass up off here before I get traded. Shout out to all y'all, man, pulling up, man. I appreciate y'all. Desert Raider in the building, man. Salute to you. OC Nation with the Raiders. Let me rep that one time for you, brother. Eduardo Vigil in the building, man. That's New Orleans is a possibility of trading them. That's one name I heard. Oh, see, now look at what Raider Clan's saying. If they offer a 1st-round pick in McDuffie, see, that's the kind of shit like bruh. There's gonna be teams in your ear because I heard multiple teams are already calling. Because there's teams that really, that's why I said, don't count out the Niners in Pittsburgh. And the Jets and the Saints and the Kansas City Chiefs. Who else? Who else is interested in a quarterback that they feel that's all they need to get over the hump to win it all? See, Niners got the injury, so of course they looking for replacement. Pittsburgh feel like, oh, they could do something in the North. Cleveland ain't shit. We beat Cleveland and motherfucking Baltimore. We got Cincinnati and motherfucking Pittsburgh left. And Cincinnati really ain't looking like shit. That whole division, you might be able to win that motherfucking division with fucking 8 wins. Ain't that a bitch? You might have a losing record. 8-9 will win that motherfucking division with Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Baltimore. I'm not even, man, I don't know. I'm just, you always get that one motherfucking conference that just trash. NFC South was that one last year. Trash. All right, y'all, let me get my ass up out of here, man. I'm going to go lay it down. But we will be back tomorrow, same Raider time, same Raider channel. It is the All Raiders No Cut podcast with your boy Lunatik Raider. You know what it is. Let me give y'all one more Raider before we get out the door, man. Please, if you have not done so, subscribe to the channel. Hit that like, man. When we hit 2,000 wow on the subscribers, we're doing 2 custom jersey giveaways to 2 lucky subscribers, man. Thank y'all for y'all support. Like I say, without you, there's no me, and without us, there's no nation. There's only one nation, and that's the motherfucking Raider Nation. So with that being said, man, I'm waiting. Let's all wait and see exactly what goes down. I'm waiting for AP to hit that podium today, to give it to us raw and uncut. Raiders, all Raiders, no cut. You know what I mean? Shout out to me. So with that being said, man, I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Once again, 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern, right here on Raiders Allegiance, man. Thank y'all, man, for coming and chopping it up, man. I just had to rant because there's a lot of shit going on with this Devontae shit, bro. But we gonna work through it, get through it. And as a nation, we're going to stand tall through it, and we're going to continue to win more games. Oh, yeah, we got the Denver Donkeys this weekend, y'all. So with that being said, man, I'm out of this. B-I-H.